Imagine a train that literally transforms itself mid-journey, changing its wheel width while passengers sip wine and watch the Alps roll by. This isn't science fiction. It's happening right now in Switzerland.
That's fascinating you bring up the GoldenPass Express. It's completely revolutionizing how we think about rail travel in Europe. The engineering behind it is absolutely remarkable.
You know what really gets me excited about this? It's not just the technology, though that's incredible. It's how they've managed to turn a basic train journey into this immersive cultural experience.
Well, let's start with that amazing technology. This is literally the first train in the world that can switch between different track gauges while moving. The engineering behind that must be mind-boggling.
Oh, it is. And get this, it happens at this special station called Zweisimmen. The train rolls through, and underneath these incredibly sophisticated mechanisms actually adjust the width of the wheels to match a different gauge of track. Most passengers don't even realize it's happening.
That's incredible. And this solves a real problem, doesn't it? Because Switzerland has different track gauges in different regions.
Exactly right. Before this innovation, passengers had to actually get off one train and onto another at Zweisimmen. But here's what's really interesting. The technology is just one part of what makes this journey special. The design elements are equally impressive.
I've heard about the design. Didn't they bring in some serious automotive expertise?
They sure did. The entire train was designed by Pininfarina, the same company that designs Ferraris. They've created these incredible panoramic windows that stretch up the walls, and get this, they even engineered the glass to reduce reflections and improve mobile signal reception.
So you're telling me you can actually stay connected while traveling through remote alpine passes? That's pretty impressive.
And that's just the beginning. Let me tell you about the Prestige class experience. You're sitting 40 centimeters higher than everyone else in these heated leather seats that can rotate 180 degrees. It's like having a director's chair in nature's biggest movie theater.
Well, that must create quite a view of the landscape. What kind of terrain does the train pass through?
Oh man, where do I start? You begin in Montreux, right on Lake Geneva, passing through these UNESCO-listed Lavaux vineyards. Then you climb into the Alps, passing through Gstaad, where all the celebrities hang out. And then through these picture-perfect villages with traditional wooden chalets.
And I understand they've really thought about the culinary experience too?
They've absolutely nailed the food service. You can pre-order these amazing Swiss specialties that actually correspond to the regions you're passing through. Imagine eating Gruyere cheese while literally passing through Gruyere, or sipping wine from the very vineyards you just saw out your window.
That's such a clever way to connect passengers with the local culture. How long is the entire journey?
It's 3 hours and 15 minutes from Montreux to Interlaken, but here's what's fascinating. You pass through 3 distinct cultural and linguistic regions of Switzerland during that time. You start in French-speaking territory and end up in the German-speaking region.
So it's really like a journey through multiple versions of Switzerland all at once.
Exactly. And what's really clever is how they've made it accessible. If you have a Swiss Travel Pass, Interrail, or Eurail Pass, you can ride in regular class without any additional ticket. You just need to pay a supplement for Prestige class.
Though I imagine those prestige class seats must book up pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, you definitely want to plan ahead for those. But here's what I find most fascinating about this whole project. It's how they've managed to combine cutting-edge technology with this timeless sense of romance about train travel.
And it's environmentally conscious too, which is becoming increasingly important in today's world.
That's such a crucial point. When you compare this to driving or flying between these destinations, the train has a significantly lower carbon footprint. Plus, you're getting this incredibly immersive experience of the country that you just can't get any other way.
It really does sound like they've thought of everything, from the technical innovations to passenger comfort, from sustainability to showcasing Swiss culture.
And you know what's really interesting? The experience changes completely with the seasons. In winter, you're gliding through this snow-covered wonderland, while in spring, you're seeing alpine meadows bursting with wildflowers.
So it's never quite the same journey twice?
Exactly. And that's what makes it so special. It's not just about getting from point A to point B, it's about experiencing Switzerland in all its complexity and beauty. It's about taking the time to really see and understand a place.
Well, it certainly seems like they've created something truly unique here.
You know what? I think this is actually a perfect example of how transportation can be reimagined for the future, combining luxury, sustainability, and cultural immersion in one remarkable package.